I stand here before you to present my views on the topic, Education Aims at Character Formation. Character formation is an ancient aim of Greek and Indian education. Plato, Herbert Spencer, Mahatma Gandhi, Swami Vivekananda, John Dewey and Bertrand Russell have all emphasized character formation as an important aim of education. Character formation is the supreme aim of education which determines the development of the individual in the society. That is why Swami Vivekananda has said, we need that education by which character is formed. Mahatma Gandhi observes, the end of knowledge must be the building up of character. By character education, Gandhi meant to develop courage, strength and virtue. Character has two facets, the one which is personal and the other which manifests itself in our relationship with society. It is the product of all daily hourly thoughts, words and actions such as forgiveness, sympathy, gratitude, kindness, charity, etc. Mrs. Indira Gandhi, the first woman Prime Minister of India, at a convocation address in the Vishwa Bharati University in 1966 remarked, "Let us not measure the quality of our education by the statistics of past, failure and wastage, however important these figures may be as official records. The quality of education must be reflected in the quality of life, in its values and grace." Character formation is the need of the hour today. Teachers and schools play an important role in imparting character education. The greatest gift and working tool a nation can offer its youth is education. But today, the primary importance of education is the transmission of knowledge and the cultivation of occupational skills. Have you ever seen a child of today getting aside when an elderly person passes by? Have you ever seen a child of today being silent if a relative or parent corrects or scolds him or her? Have you ever seen a child of today reading value-based stories? Have you ever seen a child of today helping a person with a heavy load? Have you ever seen a child today being without a gadget for more than an hour? Emotions, feelings, values and manners are disappearing day by day. So there's a strong need to make a student aware of his responsibilities towards his family, friends and others. A building can't be strong if its base is not strong. Similarly, a child can't grow up into a good human being if he is not given good values in his childhood. Low moral values are pushing today's youngsters into alcohol, drugs, crime, etc. How to educate for character? Imparting character education is a crucial problem. Teachers must set a stage for such education. If they are to understand and influence young people, they must not only be persons of superior character themselves, but also intelligent, gifted, capable and creative. Such persons can teach excellence in the best way through the example of what they themselves are. Merely asking the students to become moral beings carries no weight. To conclude, I would like to recite a small poem by R.W. Emerson, A Nation's Strength. Not gold, but only men can make a people great or strong. Men who for truth and honor's sake stand first and suffer long. Brave men who work while others sleep, who dare while others fly. They build the nation's pillars deep and lift them to the sky. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I am going to speak on the topic, winning is not as important as participation. In today's competitive world, life is turning into a race. And right from childhood, one's mind is trained to just win the race without emphasizing the importance of participating, irrespective of winning or not. We should all have the will and the desire to win. But winning is not everything. It is not necessary to win every time you participate. Sometimes you may go through failures too. At that time, you should not be disappointed or frustrated at the result. Every experience teaches you something which makes you more mature and capable of dealing with problems. Participation is far more important than just winning. It does not matter that you win or lose. All that matters is the courage to participate. It is very essential to fight in life rather than just conquer it. You should be ready to face all kinds of challenges and hurdles which come in your way. Here are some reasons why participation is considered important. Firstly, participation increases your confidence level and helps you to know your abilities better. You become more aware of your strengths and weaknesses. Secondly, participation provides a platform to challenge yourselves. We learn new things and develop various skills after taking up the challenge. The whole journey of the competition is just a process, not an end point. So whatever be the result, just focus on what you've learned and how to keep on improving. Also, participation helps you to realize your dreams. Dreams can turn into reality if we move towards them consistently with full passion and enthusiasm. Also, participation helps us to showcase our talent. Participation helps us to showcase our talent in front of everyone. Competitions enhance our knowledge and skills, so never miss any golden opportunity which comes your way. Moreover, participation develops the attitude of healthy competition and enables one to accept defeat gracefully. And finally, participation helps you to test your ideas, and they show how creative and innovative you are. It is rightly said by Jim Rohn, ideas can be life-changing. Sometimes all you need to open the door is just one good idea. In conclusion, I wish to state that participation is far more important than just winning. Thank you.
Good morning, one and all present here, respected teachers and my dear friends. Today, I am before you to speak a few words on the topic Education aims at the character formation. Education is the most important thing in our life. It makes us aware of good and bad things that occurs in our life. It enlightens our life with knowledge and removes the darkness of ignorance. The development of morality is an important aspect of formation of a good character. Today, there is deterioration of morality in society. The moral aspect has been neglected not only at the social level but at the national level also. In the educational programs, only mental development has been emphasized. In the modern age, the aim of education is all around the development of personality. In the present educational system, provisions has been made only for intellectual education. For a successful life, such human qualities such as sympathy, cooperation, love, mercy, truth, sincerity, etc. have been ignored. The development of such human qualities along with the intellectual development should be the aim of moral education. Character is very important in life. Nothing is lost when wealth is lost. Something is lost when health is lost. But everything is lost when character is lost. Thus, character is an important aspect of personality. Character is related to morality. The definition of a man of character is very wide. A man of character feelings which are human and are directed towards the good and happiness of others. Such a personality can be developed only by moral education. For the formation of the good character of future citizens, moral education should be given from the very childhood. The method of imparting moral education should be different from those of intellectual education. It cannot be given only through lectures children by nature like to imitate. So for moral education, it's necessary that the teachers are men of good characters so the students may imbibe their good qualities. We must create an awareness among people and make them aware about the importance of education. Thus, education gives us confidence, positive attitude, and tolerance. This confidence itself gives us success in our life and helps us to behave decently in a society. Hence, I definitely agree with the statement that education aims at the character formation. Thank you.
Please now, just number 4 on stage.
we win. But if I cannot win, let me be brave in the attempt. Good morning. Today, I am going to speak on the topic, winning is not as important as participating. Life is a journey, but not a destination. Either we like it or not, we are compelled to travel. In the present society, we all like to win rather than making an attempt to participate with the right spirit. It is very essential to fight for something in life rather than just conquering it. We should be ready to face the challenges and hurdles that come in our way. In human life, we have many rise and many falls. If you're scared to fall, we will never learn to stand up. Failure should be our teacher, but not our undertaker. Failure is delay, but not defeat. It is temporary detour, but not a dead end. Failures makes us understand our weaknesses and our negative points. It gives us the courage to take up new challenges and opportunities and makes us more mature. Participation provides us an experience, and each experience helps us improve our knowledge. We learn new things and develop various skills by participating. But remember, never be disappointed by failures. If we get disappointed, we lose our spirit of participating. According to the World Health Organization data, 2015 had over 800 suicide deaths that were reported among 15 to 29 years age group. Why is this healthy growth in the young society? The main reason is that we all are living in a commercial world and running very fast to beat others rather than living as per our own aspirations. Bhagavad Gita says, you certainly have the right for prescribed activities, but never at any time in their results. Strength doesn't come from winning. Your struggles develop your strength. When you go through hardships and decide not to surrender, that is strength. So, my friends, don't let your fear of failing triumph over the joy of participating. Thank you.
Judges, please not justify on stage.
The founder of modern Olympic Games, Pierre de Coubertin, commented, "The most important thing in the Olympic Games is not winning, but taking part. The essential thing in life is not conquering, but fighting well." A very good morning to one and all present here. If you want your content to be great, ask your community to participate, says Leo Olden. You've got to get to the stage in life where going for it is more important than winning or losing. Winning is not the point, and losing, it's not a big deal. In today's competitive world, everyone is eager to win the race. We should have the will to win, but winning is not everything. There are so many examples of real-life champions who have never come first in life, but are perfect. It does not matter you win or lose. All that matters is the courage to participate. I remember a story I read. A school for special needs children conducted a running race for autism children. They started running as fast as they could. One child tripped and fell down in between the race. There was a pin-drop silence on the ground, as if every heart stopped a beat. But in a moment, every eyes filled with tears when all the other children turned and ran back. They held their friend's hand, and when he got up, they held hands and everyone ran together to the finishing point. Trophies, as we know, were once rare things. Sterling silver loving cups bought from jewelry stores for special occasions. But in the 1960s, they began to be mass-produced. Today,
Participation trophies and prizes are almost given as children are constantly assured they are winners. Have you ever thought why participation is so important? First of all, it increases your confidence level and helps you explore your boundaries and expand your talents. It also provides a platform to challenge ourselves. Instead of focusing on what other people are doing, we can realize our own dreams. Participation brings people together. New friendships are made. We realize how creative and innovative we are. It's not the will to win that makes you a winner, but the will to prepare to win which does. It's a journey, not the destination, that is crucial. In the study of the Italian kayaker, Joseph R. Idem, framed certificates of participation in 7 Olympic Games are hung high on a wall, and there is room for another frame too, the New York Times reported in 2012. In everything I do, I would love to repeat after Joe Montana. When the game is over, I just want to look at myself in the mirror, win or lose, and know I gave it everything I had. Thank you.
Judges, please note chess number.
Herbert Spencer has said, "The great aim of education is not knowledge, but action." The character development is the aim of education. Good morning. Today, I'm going to speak on the topic, education aims at character formation. Education are those standards or principles of life which make the quality of life better to best. Education form the basic of character formation and personality development. Education is very important and should be inculcated right from the childhood. School is a platform for all children coming from various backgrounds. Every child's mind is like a clay and can be molded in any desired shape. Thus, this is the right time and age to impart good education so that good values set in their mind and can guide them throughout their life. Such life will definitely be based on moral and just principles. School is a place where children spend maximum of their waking time. In a learning and practice session, the value education of human can easily be evoked. Children learn by observation, experience, etc., rather than by taught or told. They assimilate the way of behavior direct from the environment at home or at school. They should get environment where they are allowed to open and public discussion of day-to-day conflict and problem to develop their moral reasoning ability. Margaret Mead has said, children should be taught how to think, not what to think. So, value-based education should be made compulsory at school for good character formation. Thank you.
Chess number 7 on stage.
Respected judges, teachers, and my dear friends, good morning to one and all present here. Today, I'm here to speak on the topic, man has become a slave to modern gadgets. Indeed, man has become a slave to modern gadgets. There was a time when man used to be self-dependent for all the activities of his daily living. A pair of arms and a pair of legs were his closest friends and assistants to perform his daily errands. But slowly, as the time passed by, the man used his wit and power and invented easygoing gadgets to perform his work without putting any pressure on his shoulders. The inventions of these machines and gadgets made his life so easy that at a very slow pace, the man became dependent upon those machines for everything. In the past, the man used to do a lot of activities by himself, but gradually, the tables turned. The machines ruled his heart, his brain, his whole world, and then his whole body. The day begins with the alarm clock, a machine, instead of the first rays of the sun or the call of the cock. Nowadays, while sitting with the family or friends, people can be seen talking on the cell phone to other person rather than talking to the person sitting just beside them. One cannot sit without air conditioner in the car, in the office or at the house, as they have become habitual to it. In the past, our forefathers lived even without fans, and no doubt they had a healthier life than us. If we need any information regarding something, we would trust the machine more than the human. We would not ask or trust the human for that information, but we will surely trust the internet for that information. Man's so much dependency on machine has made him listless and obese. As most of the work is done by the machines, there's less physical activity, which leads in obesity, sickness, and loss of immune power. Even the kids can be seen flabby and having less stamina because of the machines they use to do the work, which can be done even manually. Today's man cannot be compared as stronger as the man of the past. Physical work and sweat is necessary for maintaining good health. The teachers and parents should be more watchful about it. They should encourage the children to do more manual work. Man has become captive behind the bars of the machines around him. It seems that if there's a power failure, the life would come to a standstill, because if there's no electricity, there'll be no work at all. At last, I would like to conclude my speech by saying that an awareness should be created among people through mass media. They should decrease their dependency on machine and should increase. They should be encouraged to do more physical work. It'll be beneficial for the physical health as well as mental soundness. Thank you and have a pleasant day.
Please note chess number 8 on stage.
Principal, vice principal, teachers, judges, and all my dear friends. Today I am going to tell you a few words on the topic winning is not as important as participating. In today's competitive world, everyone is eager to win the race. No one is ready to accept the second position in their life. Life is turning into a race in which people are not realizing that they are leaving behind many things of dire importance. We should all have the will to win, but winning is not everything. The whole struggle which we do to win something is also very important, but sometimes losing is also beneficial for us. It is not necessary to win every time we participate. Sometimes we have to go through failures too. At that time, we should not be frustrated with the result. Every experience teaches us something that makes us more mature and capable of dealing with problems. There are some reasons why participation is important. First, increasing confidence. Participation increases our confidence level and helps us to know ourselves in a better way. We come across many difficulties through which we come to know our positives and negatives. We start believing in ourselves and our abilities. Appreciation also plays a very important role in enhancing our confidence. Second, challenge yourself. Participation provides us the platform to challenge ourselves. The whole journey of the competition is just a process, not an end point. We just have to keep on grasping from our experiences. So what will be the result? Just focus on what we have achieved and how to keep on improving. Third, realize your dreams. Instead of focusing on what others are doing, try to realize our own dreams. Dreams can come to reality if we work on them consistently. Just focus towards our dreams and goals of life. Participation provides us a platform to test our ideas and concepts. We get an opportunity to show how innovative and creative we are. It is rightly said in this quote, "Playing is my passion, winning is my aim, failure is my inspiration, participation is the game." Thank you and have a nice day.
Chess number 9 on stage.
Good morning to one and all present here. Today I stand before you to speak on the topic
Education aims at character formation. The ultimate aim of all education is man-making. Every child, as it comes to this world, is not man in the real senses of the term. He is only an individual. It is only through training and education that his individuality is transformed man fit for civilized social life of the time. Gradual transition from egocentricity to sociability brings a person nearer to human goals. Education makes a man conscious of his hidden powers. Man must know that he is neither the perishable bodily frame and nor the changing mind. He is the immortal soul which is a treasure house of infinite power. With knowledge of divine light, he can work wonders. Man should therefore have full confidence in himself and strive to reach the highest goal of his life. A person who possesses self-confidence can do much individually as well as socially. Good and evil thoughts have an equal share in molding character. It is therefore the education that should aim at sublimating the evil tendencies of our mind. Personality is the impression, the influence that one creates on others. It is the personality of a man that counts. According to Vivekananda, personality is 2/3 and his intellect and words are only 1/3 in making the real man. The ideal of all educations and trainings should be this man-making. The person who influences, who throws his magic upon his fellow beings, is a dynamo of power. When that person is ready, he can do anything and everything that he likes. That personality put upon anything will make it work. Gaining education enhances an individual to live a respectful life in the society. Education enables the society to interpret the world around them correctly, innovating the new ways and means that conform their environment. It is the education that teaches him many things, teaches him the manners, the rules and regulations of life. At last, I would end up by saying that education is our passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today. Thank you.
Judges, please note chess number 10 on stage.
A very good morning to one and all. Today I'm going to speak on the topic Education aims at character formation. In the modern age, the aim of education is all-round development of personality. But in the present-day education system, provision has been made only for intellectual education. For a successful life, the human qualities such as sympathy, love, cooperation, mercy, compassion, love, truth, etc., along with intellectual development, should be the aim of moral education. Character is related to morality. Nothing is lost when wealth is lost, but something is lost when health is lost. But everything is lost when character is lost. So character development is the important aspect of personality. Schools should develop children's character, not just their ability to pass exams. Swami Vivekananda, a great thinker and reformer of India, embraces education, which for him signifies as man-making as a very mission of his life. Vivekananda points out that the defect of present-day education is that it has no definite goal to pursue. A sculptor has clear idea about what he wants to shape out of the marble block. Similarly, a painter knows what he is going to paint. But a teacher, he has no clear idea about the goal of his teaching. The end of all education is man-making. Dr. S. Radhakrishnan defines education as the instrument for social, economic and cultural change. The importance of education is that it's not only in knowledge and skill, but it is to help us live with others. Children by nature like to imitate. In moral education, it is necessary that the teachers are men or women of good character in order that the students may imbibe their good qualities. Students spend so much time in schools, and our schools offer critically important opportunity to ensure that all students get equal help and support to reach their full potential. Schools which encourage character education become places where people want to be because they bring out the best in everyone. I conclude my speech by Martin Luther King's words. The function of education is to teach one to think intensively and critically. Intelligence plus character. That is the goal of true education. Thank you.
Judges, please note chess number 11 on stage.
It is better to participate and fail than fail to participate. In today's competitive world, life is turning into a race and everyone is eager to win. No one is ready to accept the second position in their lives. People do not realize that they leave behind many things of dire importance. Student life is the stage when we can attain the right virtues and develop our inner potential. Participating in various events is one of the ways. Participation provides us a platform to test our ideas and concepts. We get a chance to show how creative and innovative we are. It is rightly said by Jim Rohn, ideas can be life-changing. Sometimes all you need to open the door is just one more good idea. Competitions provide an enriching experience that allows us to apply our knowledge to solve a problem. Competitions also increase our self-confidence and we get to know ourselves in a better way. We often come across many difficulties that helps us to know of our positives and negatives. We also get an opportunity to explore our boundaries and expand our talents. We start believing in ourselves and our abilities. And also, the feedback and encouragement which we get from others is very valuable for everyone. So, winning is a journey, not the destination. We should always recognize this thing as it is very important for us. It is not necessary that each time the winner alone gets appreciation and fame for his work. There are many examples of real-life champions who never came first in their early life, but they learned from their mistakes and progressed. Abraham Lincoln failed in 8 elections on his journey to become one of the most successful presidents of the US. Michael Jordan, one of the best basketball players of all time, did not even make to his high school basketball teams. Their failures one after another made them succeed. So, failures always indicate that there is something more to learn and to know, what we may not know, so that we can aim at our weaknesses and work hard at it. So, if we do not participate, the question of winning or losing does not arise, as we will surely fail to develop our potential. So, my dear friends, I would like to conclude with this beautiful quote I am thinking now. It is not the will to win which makes you a winner, but the will to prepare to win which does. Thank you and have a nice day.
Judges, please note chess number 12 on stage.
You're not obligated to win. You're obligated to keep trying to the best you can do every day. As quoted by Jason Ross. Respected principal, vice principal, assistant vice principal, judges, teachers, and my beloved friends. A warm good morning to you all. Today, I stand before you to express my thoughts on the topic, winning is not as important as participation. In today's competitive world, everyone is eager to win the race. No one is ready to accept the second position in his life. Life is turning into a race in which people are not realizing that they are leaving behind many things of dire importance. Participation or winning, which should be considered first? In my opinion, it does not matter whether one wins or loses. All that matters is the courage to participate. I remember a quote saying, "Strength does not come from winning. Your struggle develops your strength." When you go through hardships and not surrender, that is strength. It is true that winning is the form that makes competition what it is. Winning is the essence of competition. But winning is not everything. Participation is also important. Participation helps to boost our confidence. It reveals us our hidden talents. Who knows? Maybe in each one of us, there's an artist, a singer, a dancer, or maybe even an actor, asleep, waiting to be woken up, to showcase itself to the world. Who knows? Maybe among us there is seated the next Picasso, the next Mozart, or what not. How do we reveal it? How do we realize it? By participating. So what if you feel you won't be able to compete? Try again. So what if you feel you won't be able to win? You participate, you try, you do your best, and that's what's important. It is human tendency that we work only to achieve the goal, not bothering to enjoy the process. The primary thing is to participate or give an attempt. A win doesn't mean you achieved everything, and a loss doesn't mean you're left with nothing. Every experience teaches us something which makes us more mature and capable of dealing with problems. There's an old saying which states that if failure is a lemon, learning from it is the proverbial lemonade. Practice makes perfect. Participation makes a man of success. We should all have the will to win, but winning is not everything. The whole struggle which you do to achieve it is what's important. Participation is more important than just winning. In the end, I conclude my speech by stating, participation doesn't always guarantee success, but not participating certainly ensures failure. Thank you.
Stage.
Good morning, Principal, Vice Principal, teachers, judges, and my dear friends. Today, the topic I'm going to speak on is education aims at character formation. The aim of education is all-round development of a student. Its purpose is to develop a student into a full, whole, integrated person. Thus, the objectives to be achieved through education and training are many and comprehensive. Education helps at achieving and developing skills, abilities, insights, and scientific temper. Besides laterally and aesthetic appeal of education, there are utilitarian aspects as well, and they are equally important. Education also means to make students capable of standing on their own feet and to earn their bread and butter. An educated person is supposed to face the challenges of life bravely and successfully. No person is called properly educated if he or she fails in making meaningful contribution to the society and the country. The main task of education is to produce useful, intelligent, patriotic, emotionally integrated, morally strong, cultured, young, healthy men and women. In short, aim and objective of education should be properly integrated and harmony between feeling, thinking, and doing. The primary aim of education is to develop a character. Now, character is a comprehensive term and means not only the pattern of behavior of an individual, but moral strength, mental presence, fortitude, reputation, etc. Most of the modern problems have the origin from the lack of good moral strength. If the people improve their character, most of the problems will take.
peace. It is one of the major problems among the children today, as they sit glued for hours to these computers and television sets. They don't go to parks and don't do any kind of physical exercise. Technology has left us with little time to understand the true nature of our soul. We have forgotten ourselves. We hardly spend time with our family members. We spend less time reading a book, but enjoy browsing the social networking sites. For every small work, our tendency to use gadgets and machines are increasing day by day. That's why our age is described as the push-button age. However, in this modern world, we cannot live without modern gadgets and machines. We can get over these problems to an extent by creating an awareness among people through mass media, giving importance to physical education at schools, etc. People should decrease their dependence on gadgets and machines. It will be beneficial for physical health as well as mental soundness. Thank you.
Judges, please note chess number 15 on stage.
Not the will to win which makes you a winner, but the will to prepare to win which does. Well, a very good morning to one and all present here. Today I stand before you to speak on the topic, winning is not as important as participating. I agree with my topic, but I also agree that for people, winning is one of the most important things. But is winning always important? Are we supposed to win at everything? In today's competitive world, everyone is eager to win the race. Nobody is ready to accept second or third position in his life. Life is turning into a race in which people are now realizing that they are leaving behind many things of dire importance. We should all have the will and desire to win. But remember, winning is not everything. The whole struggle which you do to win something is also very important. People always think of success, they think of winning, but participating is the main thing, as there's always something to learn and know which we don't know, so that we can aim at our weakness and work hard at it. Participation increases our confidence level and helps you to know yourself in a better way. So there's nothing to learn by winning, but if you can't at the time, we have to recognize that weakness of ours and goal to study hits hard so that no one can win over us for the next time. Sometimes losing is also beneficial for us. It is not necessary to win every time you participate. It is not necessary that every time the winner alone gets appreciation and fame for his work. Sometimes we had to go through failures too. At that time, we should not be disappointed or frustrated at the result. Every experience teaches you something which makes you more mature and capable of dealing with problems. I say, if you keep on participating in different events, then surely one day you will get the result of your hard work. There are 7 reasons why participation is important. First, increase in confidence. Second, challenge yourself. Third, realize your dream. Fourth, show your talent. Fifth, connection increases. Sixth, build up your resume. And 7, test your ideas. So with this, we have to participate and try next time. Participation is a platform to express our ideas and concepts. So here I end my speech in the favor that winning is not so important than participating. Thank you.
Chess number 16 on stage. Judges, please note this is the last contestant for the event. Chess number 16 on stage.
Good morning. My topic is man has become slave to modern gadgets. There was a time when man used to be self-dependent for all activities of his daily living. A pair of arms and legs used to be his closest friends and assistants to perform his errands. But as the time passed by, man used his wit and invented various easygoing gadgets to perform his work without putting any pressure on his shoulders. The inventions of machines and gadgets has made his life so easy that at a very slow pace, he started becoming dependent on machines for everything. In the past, man used to perform lots of activities by himself, but gradually, tables turned, and machines ruled over his heart, brain, as well as body, and then his whole world. The slavery can be defined through the following points. The day begins with the alarm of clock, a machine, instead of the first rays of the sun, a call of a cock. Now, even while operating television, stereo or VCD, no one could sit without remote control. Washing clothes, washing machine is a must, or else it would be a very difficult task to be performed manually. All these points can clearly explain how machines have made man a slave. Man's so much dependence on machines has made them listless and obese. One can imagine the situation. If there's a power failure, the life would come to a standstill, as machines need electricity, and without electricity, there won't be any work done at all. As most of the work is done by machines, there's less physical activity done that results in obesity, cholesterol, loss of immune power, sickness, etc. Today's man cannot be considered as stronger as the man of the past. So friends, I end my speech with a message. We all need entertainment, but remember, we should not use electric appliances for entertainment like PlayStation, TV, mobiles, etc. We should do physical work like playing cricket, football, baseball, basketball. That could be good for our health too. Thank you.
I just want to say thank you so much, everybody that spoke. You were all fantastic. Wow, I am very impressed. And like many of you said, not everyone can be the winner, but you are all winners, really. Well done. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.
Mrs. Rachna Medappa, ma'am, please deliver a few words.
Of guts for that, and you have to get over your stage fright. I am still very nervous talking to you all. You can see my hand shaking. I'm still nervous, so I really give it all to the children who have participated, practiced enough, and a round of applause to the participants, please. There's few more things I would like to say. I thank the school for giving these opportunities for children. This is something, it's almost like character building for every student, for you to become more fluent in your language, more articulate in the words that you use, your pronunciation, and also the mode of your speech, the stress that you would put, the intonation that you'd put in your voice makes a lot of difference in your elocution. It's something that your voice modulation makes a difference while speaking more than any other expression. So this is one platform which makes you be more confident in your interviews and in your presentations, or however when you grow in the later part of your life, it becomes something, a good exposure for you to present yourself in a way public speaking is, in a way the school is giving importance to elocution by showing that public speaking is important. So, thank you children, have a wonderful day.
Thank you, judges, for those kind and encouraging words. Thank you. Now I call upon Astitwa to propose the vote of thanks.
Respected Principal, Vice Principal, Assistant Vice Principal, members of the School Management Committee, judges, teachers, and my dear friends. Good morning to you all. We all have witnessed how our friends deliver the speech very clearly with distinct pronunciation and articulation. Our friends representing the four houses have performed their very best with a healthy competitive spirit. Thank you, friends. I thank all the members of the School Management Committee for their support. I thank the judges for sparing their valuable time to judge the competition. A heartfelt thanks to our principal, vice principal, assistant vice principal, and department heads for their continuous support and cooperation for conducting the competition. On behalf of all the participants, I thank all the teachers who gave them proper training and guidance. Last but not the least, I thank audience for their cooperation. Thank you.
Dog goes woof, cat goes meow, bird goes tweet, and mouse goes squeak. Cow goes moo, frog goes croak, and the elephant goes toot. Ducks say quack, and fish go blub, and the seal goes ow, ow, ow. But there's one sound that no one knows. What does the fox say? What the fox say? What the fox say? Happy, happy, happy ho. Happy, happy, happy ho. Happy, happy, happy ho. What the fox say? What the fox say? Big blue eyes, pointy nose, chasing mice and digging holes. Tiny paws up the hill. Suddenly you're standing still. Your fur is red, so beautiful, like an angel in disguise. But if you meet a friendly horse, will you communicate by more? How will you speak to that horse? What does the fox say? What the fox say? What the fox say? What the fox say? What does the fox say? The secret of the fox, ancient mystery, somewhere deep in the woods. I know you're hiding. What is your sound? Will we ever know? Will always be a mystery. What do you say? You're hiding in the woods. What is your
Hello, all the participants of acting duty.
അതിലുണ്ട്.
All the students, please come back and sit. You are requested to come back and sit here.
Children, pay attention. Your break time is over. Come back and sit in your chairs. Children, come back. Sit in your chairs.
To welcome all the time to perform is
3 minutes, including the introduction. The candidate will be penalized if he or she exceeds the maximum time limit at the rate of 1 point per every additional 15 seconds. This will be the final.
Take this food. Have it. Be blessed. Thank you, please. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks very much. Oh God. Oh God. Bless you. Nobody is scared. I am hungry. I am hungry.
child will come. You study well for your exams. Mom, you are feeling well, right? I will go and come. No need, darling. I will go. After getting water, I have to cook for you and I have to take my medicines. Mom, what happened? Nothing, darling. If I will go now, I will not get water. Without water,